Hi guys, welcome to a new vlog. It is Monday and about 11 a.m. I'm about to make myself a little snack. We'll probably do lunch in 45 minutes or so. I don't know, or at least Thompson's lunch. I don't know what I'm going to have for a snack. I'm gonna eat some of my homemade protein balls. And then, I don't know what else, but I should probably have something else. But today the load is light because we got so much done yesterday before the week started. So I already started laundry, already folded laundry. Daniel cleaned the bathroom. And then I might work out later and bake another batch of cookies. I made banana bread chocolate chip cookies and they were so good. Wait, let me show. Oh my goodness. Whoa. You're like a little monster. Well.
Back. I'm back.
You gonna put it back? I don't remember. Oh, I made banana bread chocolate chip cookies and they were so good. But I brought them to like a little party, so I didn't get to keep them all. So I'm gonna make another batch. Abby's gonna come over at like 3 today. I think she'll be here by 3, which is in 4 hours. Feels like forever. But I'm so happy she's coming over. And I'll probably wait to bake them until she's here because that'd be fun. And then, yeah. That's the plan, Jan. So I'm gonna eat my snack. And then, I don't know what else, honestly. Today is very, very relaxed and I'm very, very happy about it. Right, Abby's over and we're making banana bread chocolate chip cookies.
Good job. Can you do this one?
Yeah. 3, 5.
4. My green. Look. You see it? Really got that for me. Isn't that nice? Hair's in the way. Hair.
Hello, it is Tuesday and what is going on with my eyebrow? Huh. Savannah's here, chilling. And we're gonna go through these baby clothes because I need to get rid of a lot of them. She might be able to use some. Nicole might be able to use some. Yeah, and I know darn well that I'm gonna buy more clothes, so.
Is it hot or cold?
She's making her some coffee.
Okay.
Okay guys, Savannah's gone. I sent her home with a trash bag full like this of clothes. This one's for Nicole. This one's just to donate. And then this is what I have left. This whole one's empty, which is awesome. This is like newborn to 12 month stuff that I have left that'll work for the next girl. And we're about to go play outside. I've got my little drink. Just sparkly nice coconut pineapple. We're gonna go hang out. Moved the house out in the grass so we can have some sun time. Girl and I have these chairs. What? You're wet.
No, why?
Oh, you need water?
Yes.
You can have a sip of my drink.
Oh, good. Great.
Oh, no. There's still more. You can take a drink. Thanks. Thank you, honey.
Shoot.
Shoot. You guys sitting down? You saying cheese? You want to take a picture? You guys are some cutie patooties. And Tommy's got blueberries all over her mouth. Hello. We are on our way back home. And that was just a tough time to leave. She was having so much fun. We were there for almost 2 hours, and was that really almost 2 hours? Yeah. She was very sad. So we're on our way home, and we're gonna get some lunch. It's always good to just sit down and talk and let the girls play. It's like Kate and I's favorite thing to do ever is just sit down and talk while they do their thing. So, yeah. She's not happy, guys, like I tell you. Very, very sad. All buckled in, huh? Sure. I love you. Pretty girl. I love you. So, Thompson and I, about a year ago today, well, it was yesterday, came here and breastfed in the same exact spot. There's a playground behind me somewhere. I think it's right there. And it was just a warm February day, sunnier than this, so it felt warmer. It was about this temperature, but it's cloudy today, so it's a little chilly. But yeah, so I was like, today we're gonna go do that because we've switched to just morning and night, and this is like, we've been like this for 2 weeks now, and I mean, that's the first time I haven't nursed on demand her whole life. So that's like 22 months of nursing on demand. So it's been an easy transition, but it's also like, when I stop and think about it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of strange. Like, we've always just nursed like whenever during the day, however many times during the day. And now it's, yeah, just morning and night. And when I saw that it was a year ago today, I was like, I'm going to go to the park and let her have a special little nursing moment. Because why not? It's like a little tribute to that, and the fact that we're tomorrow a month away from our giant goal of 2 years of breastfeeding. Tomorrow will be February 22nd, and she was born March 22nd, so yeah, just very proud of us, and I think we'll probably wean by the time baby girl gets here. I wasn't sure before, switch. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I've made up my mind that I want to solely nurse the new baby, just like I got to do with Thompson. So, yeah, that's my current thought. Things can always change, but I'm so lucky to have been able to do it at all, and for this long, and a little longer to go. A little independent girly playing on the same playground that I did. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday now. Nicole and Naira are over, and Nicole and I are gonna make yummy drinks because that's our favorite thing, is yummy drinks. We're gonna try and make like a copycat Sonic type of thing, and we're gonna see how it goes. But I got half and half, and vanilla and cherry Coke, and then ice. So maybe we can make like a vanilla foam and then like mix it all together so it's like creamy. That's the idea. Just bought some cheap syrup. I don't usually buy that. And half and half. What's going on? Yeah.
Okay, Nana. Can you get down, please?
The Coke.
The goods.
A duck. Big duck.
It's a big Coke.
The baby. Those cups are so cute.
Coke. Perfect on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we're gonna make
Done.
a foam.
Good job. Naira J. Funny, please.
I was waiting. Were you trying to record this?
No.
Oh, heavens.
Yeah.
Where are we? We at North Mass. See Dada? We're at North Mass this afternoon. Hello. I'm going to end this vlog out with my first trimester recap. I turned 14 weeks 2 days ago, so I wanted to get this in while it's fresh on my brain. I have mints in my mouth right now, so I'm sorry if that's annoying. Also, I'm looking fabulous as ever. So I'm gonna go through this. I have my journal, and then I have a few things that were my saving grace this trimester, and I actually got both my journals. So we're gonna get into it. I'm excited to be doing these again. So first of all, let me preface by saying this first trimester was night and day from my first trimester with Thompson, and I was convinced that it was a boy because of how different it was. Lo and behold, it's not a girl. And I don't know, so with Thompson I experienced like severe anxiety, depression, and not so much nausea. And then this time it was like, luckily no severe anxiety but a ton of nausea, which was also very triggering and annoying. but I handled it so well, way better than I would have thought if I had that much nausea in my first pregnancy. And I really think it was due to these tools, but also like knowing what helps me from the last pregnancy, but also just being home. I didn't overcommit myself. I totally stopped booking with photography during the first trimester because those are the things that really stressed me out and made me feel worse, and having to like be up and moving and busy made me feel disgusting. So not having any commitments was like the best idea ever. So highly recommend that. But we'll get into my journal, and then I'll show you the things that have been a lifesaver for me. So I have this like regular journal, but also another promptly journal that I asked Daniel to get me for Valentine's Day, and he did. It's the Complete Childhood History journal. I have one for Thompson filled out. I'm actually about to fill it out again when she turns 2. But I'm just working on the pregnancy section in this one, so I thought it'd be fun to like go through both these journals. Might be a little redundant between the two, but I'll try and like sort that out. So let's start with this one, and this was just my first page of when we found out we were pregnant, and some of my test strips and stuff. That was December 13th, and then my first entry is talking, I think I was 5 weeks and 4 days pregnant, and I said, "Merry Christmas." This was on Christmas. "I just started this journal for you, and I thought I would give you an update on how I've been." And I put here that I have vivid dreams, I was peeing a lot, very bloated, light cramps, hungry, sensitive nipples. And I wrote a little thing to the baby. And then around 7 weeks, I didn't talk about any symptoms. Okay, 10 weeks, I know my nausea started bad at 6 weeks, like pretty much on the dot. So my MIA-ness between this and 10 weeks makes a lot of sense. I was still experiencing a lot of nausea, but it was definitely its worst, like 6 to 8.5 weeks, I would say. This entry at 10 weeks, I say nausea, hunger, clear skin, and very into Pop-Tarts, which is true. We like never buy Pop-Tarts, and I was eating a pack a day in the toaster with butter because that's the only way I eat a Pop-Tart, by the way. And then 214, 13 weeks is when we found out that it was a baby girl. And we also had gotten to hear, like, go to my first midwife appointment. This is all very recently. And I said nausea only at night, dizzy, love avocados for breakfast, and lemon water. My belly is growing so fast. And that was the last time I wrote. I'm going to be writing again maybe next week when I turn 15 weeks. But yeah, I have been addicted to avocado toast in the morning with eggs, with sriracha, lemon juice, like squirted over it, salt and pepper, and then I squeeze the rest of the lemon into a cup, do lemon water, and I have been addicted to that every morning. But I think the lemon water has been like keeping me feeling really well in the morning. So I was struggling all the way up until this last week, after I'd say it's been 6 days now that I have pretty much felt no nausea the whole day. And it is because when we went to my midwife appointment, we found out that I had low blood pressure, and I started looking into some things that can help that, and sulfic sea salts, well, just salt intake was one of them. And so I just put a pinch of this in my water every day, and ever since I started doing this, I've been better. And my midwives were like, yeah, well, this can explain why you've been dizzy, lightheaded, extra nauseous, like that's your low blood pressure. So this has been amazing. I also found out that I have low iron levels, and I need a probiotic, all this stuff, which I'm actually getting my vitamins in today, so if I get them in time, I'll show you before I end out this video. But this, guys, is good for anybody for so many reasons. But if you're struggling with low blood pressure, give this a try. My dad is too, and you can get this on Amazon. There's a couple different brands. My friend was speaking of another one. I don't remember what it's called, but I think she said it's like in a red container, and it's sourced from somewhere in the US. This one I think is from I don't know, but get yourself some high quality sea salt. And now for this journal, before I dig into the other things that saved me in the first trimester, let's just see some of these prompts because they're so fun. So there's not much, so don't worry, but I'm assuming if you're watching this it's because you're interested, so I need to not be so apologetic. But first question was, where were you and how did you feel, or how did you find out you were pregnant? And I said I was in the bathroom. We'd been trying for a couple months, so I knew it was coming. What were you feeling when you found out? I was feeling so happy. We were waiting for the positive test. It was very exciting to finally see it. I was instantly imagining what you could be and how great of a big sister Thompson will be. How did you tell your spouse? He was on a work call on his computer, so I just texted him a photo and he saw it in the middle of his meeting. Were you sick? Yes, I never got sick, but very nauseous. I wasn't with Thompson, so it was a huge surprise. After a few hard weeks, I was doing better. What food did you crave or not crave? And I said I've been craving and eating avocado toast and lemon water every morning. What did you learn at your first doctor appointment? We learned that you're so healthy. I have low blood pressure right now, which isn't great. Thompson and Daddy were there, and it was so fun for all of us to be there for you. How did you announce your pregnancy to family and friends? For family, we just called everyone and let them know. And then we did a cute at-home shoot with making the bed, baking pancakes, and dancing to announce to friends on social media. So that was my little first trimester journal entry. Next is the second that I'll be filling out. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about these few things. So of course I've talked about lemon water, and then you always want to snack like all the time because an empty stomach is like kind of what triggers the nausea. So I always like had pretzels or crackers like on my nightstand, and I would eat a couple before I even like lifted my head up. So I did that. I just stopped that a couple weeks ago, noticing that I felt fine in the morning because my nausea kind of got pushed to just the evening the last couple weeks, and then finally the last week it's been gone completely since starting this. So I wish I would have done that earlier because I was extremely dizzy my whole first trimester. The second saving grace was C-bands, and I know these don't work for everybody, but it's worth a try because they're really cheap. I got these off Amazon. Now there's cheaper ones than these. I think this was like between $10 and $15, but it's a metal, like they actually come with plastic and metal inserts, and it was a pack of 2. I just wore one on my right hand, and I wore it the moment I woke up until the moment I decided to close my eyes and go to sleep. This I think really helped me, and I got this around 7 weeks, so like a week after I started feeling really bad. I ordered these and they helped tremendously. I wasn't cured, but it helped tremendously. And then another thing is peppermint oil. I kind of got sick of peppermint oil after a while, but it was great for me the first week or 2. Peppermint gum and peppermint oil. Make sure you're using high quality oils, especially when you're pregnant. I used doTERRA and loved this. I would drip it in the shower, or I would just like have it around me like this, literally just like smelling it. This also is great for headaches that come on in the first trimester. Loved that. And then this last thing is so random, but this comes and saves Daniel and I like all the time, again for headaches, and then even just nausea, because nausea is like so much like in my head for me, like physically in my head. So when this is like always cold just from sitting in the room. I don't put it in the fridge or anything like that. it's just always cold and it feels so good. Excuse me. It feels so good to have something like cold rubbed all over your face and like over your eyes, and I don't know. This made me feel fantastic, and it's also something really cheap. I think I got this one at Target. It's amethyst. I don't know if amethyst in particular stays cold compared to like the jade ones. I have no idea. I've never had a jade one, so this one. But yeah, those were honestly all my little go-to things. But I wanted to do this little recap again before I got too far out of it. So now we're embarking on the second trimester and I'm so excited. I'm working on planning what I want for my home birth, and I just got into pelvic floor physical therapy that I'll start in April, so in a couple months. And yeah, the ball is rolling. So I will be back on here if the vitamins come in. Okay guys, I got my vitamins. I thought I would show you while I add in. They have these like little, these were complimentary, but they added these little scent things out of essential oils, pure organic essential oils it says. I'm gonna add them to my medicines. So this is my prenatal, and I'm gonna add the citrusy lime one. I think that's what this one is. We'll figure it out. Yeah, for sure. Right? Scented inserts into any capsule bottle. This is the brand Needed that was recommended to me, and I'm very excited. So this is their essential prenatal. It does not contain iron, and I also needed iron based off of my recent results. So I got the iron supplement. I'm gonna add in the spearmint one in this one. She's spearminty. They're all capsule bottles. I'm supposed to keep that in there. It's like a silica thing in there. So these are all, this is all just a 30-day supply. So yeah. And then I got their pre and probiotic. One of my midwives has actually recently used this one. So this has cultures to prevent group strep B. This literally is the shape of a tampon. This cotton thing. This is the orange one. You guys know I've been in love with orange this whole pregnancy. Boop. Like, how fun is that? And then, since I bought so many, I got this free omega-3. I don't know if I'll take these because I don't know if I should, because I think it's already in my prenatal. Honestly, these are like so small. I can barely read it. It's got vitamin A, C, D, E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B12, folate, vitamin B3, B12, biotin, pantheo something acid, choline, calcium, iodine, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium, molybdenum. Guys, it's so small I can't read. Mixed tocopherols, vitamin K, something or other. I can't read. The good stuff. So, my little vitamin haul. I'll let you know how I like them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and Please follow me on Instagram and subscribe if you aren't already. There's much to see, baby stuff, but also Thompson's turning 2 next month, and I'm makeovering her whole entire room, and I'm going to take you along with it. So make sure you follow along. I love you, and we'll see you in the next one.